Good shit, dude. That's good.
Game starting, fellas.
Bro, Broncos is talking about needing a quarterback. I'm literally offering 85 overall Tannehill. And he chooses Jameis Winston. Oh, I'm like about to fucking like lose my shit on this dude right now. Like, bro, like I'm offering you 85 overall Tannehill.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cleveland Browns.
You do know.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Time for a much needed.
Yeah, I'm not. No one's gonna try and take that.
NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. And a fair catch signaled for and taken.
Bro, I'm just saying. Bro, it's just gonna be. What? He has a two-year contract. Ooh.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Right.
But you might remember Nick Chubb, he had a heck of a game last year in week 4 in what turned out to be a 40-25 Browns win over the
It'd be ball out.
with 165 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Of course, never fear for the Ravens, though. After that loss, they went on a run. They would win their next 12 in a row to finish the regular season at 14.
You got Fitz. Oh.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll be brought down.
Keep trucking, Chubb. Come on, huh?
9 yards to pick up there.
You finally playing your guys' game?
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense.
Which one?
Second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
The one about. Oh, let's see.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb, and he'll muscle his way.
Who's it for?
43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice job.
Yeah, he has Jameis Winston.
Detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
He had Philip Lindsay when he was playing me.
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Which one did you need? He said it's the Ingram and Boykin for Isabella.
Cross midfield down to the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to
For
start this
Juju
drive.
and Bud Dupree.
They may just stick with it. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Denzel Ward.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore.
Jerome Baker with a sack. Let's go, baby.
Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Flush to his right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way to the opposite 48. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first.
It don't matter who you have on him, bro. That man's a beast.
You actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Bro, you're gonna let that man do that to you with Lamar?
Bro, I tried tackling him. I didn't even push X, dog. You can't do it.
That man hit you with the nastiest juke ever.
What's I can do about it, dog? I didn't press square, dog.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Broncos did that to me. He scored 3 points.
See what he does in 2020.
I clicked ready, and then he was like changing all the shit and then like playbooks and stuff. I was like, okay.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up.
Patrick Swayze.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down.
It's raining?
Backwards. Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure.
Who are you, Dolphins? Who's your running back?
Incomplete. Took a shot.
Oh, sick.
He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time.
Oh, jeez.
Third down.
Got three-headed fucking.
I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage.
That's good.
What happens now with these quarterbacks who can move? Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking
Quarterback?
and made him try a pass downfield.
Ooh.
To his running back, complete.
I'll give you Ryan Tannehill for him.
Fourth down, only a gain of 2. 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does. The defense was right there.
Hey, Steve McNair was nice though. Let me tell you what. 10 for 12, 2 touchdowns.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Ravens.
It was nice, I'll tell you what.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson on the move to his left. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10,
Come on, Tony.
And the reinforcements come in as
Gotta bring this game back, boy.
He's doing what I do, dog, with Lamar, bro. Play action, and then he's either gonna decide if I'm running it or I throw it.
Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
33, what is you doing?
A loss resulted.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Why'd he turn his back?
14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. That's the end of the
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession.
Atta baby.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, fuck yeah.
Jackson gonna tuck it down on the option. Jackson with it off to Dobbins on the option.
Oh my fucking god,
dude. I just finished this little challenge, the 50 week 15 thing. Give me fucking like 30,000 fucking gold coins. Fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. Money? You don't know.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. On the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really
got him.
the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm.
I wonder if Ravens will trade me Justin Tucker.
And try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And this will not be returnable.
Ooh, let me get a fucking. What's that fucking dude from Atlanta? Oh, Sonny was so good. Don't sleep on that, man.
Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far.
Don't sleep on it, man.
Again with a 1st down now. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
He did.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
He go over the top on you. So what you're saying is you're up by 1. Take it.
To throw, Mayfield.
Oh my fucking god, bro, Baker's not it, bro.
Passing game not in sync early.
No, Baker Mayfield.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him.
So I have like Ryan Tannehill.
I have Tua.
Okay, but like if Tua's not it either, I'm just saying.
Negative, sir.
I'll take Baker Mayfield out the hand.
Hey, ain't for no Ryan Tannehill.
He's an 85 overall. Why do you disrespect the man? 2 years in a row, he's taking the Titans to the fucking playoffs.
The ball
I'm good, dog.
I swear to God, I hate you.
All cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they.
Oh, pick six.
The screen and it's intercepted.
Lamar, you ain't fast enough, bro. You ain't fast enough, bro.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
There you go, bud.
And the big boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism.
There you go, bud.
Oh, without a doubt.
Everybody having good games. Drew, how'd your game go? Did you play yours yet?
More and more ball drills in practice. They want everyone proficient with
I'm not
catching the
expecting to
football
win
and
it.
being comfortable, because you never
That's
know
how I feel.
when a big play like this will happen for a big man.
Bro, I had such bad anxiety playing that first quarter of the game because I was just like, fuck, I think I'm gonna get my ass beat right now. And I fucking went up, went up 7-0, then I went up 14-0, and I was like, okay. And then it was just kind of back and forth through the third quarter, and then fourth quarter, man, I just went off. Anytime you go down on the red zone, I just pick it off.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle in his fourth year now out of the University of Charlotte. A big part of this young Browns defense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a
Saw
yard
that shit,
on
dog.
that last run.
Did you play your game yet, Drew?
Here's Jackson.
Damn, he's wide open, dog.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. It's a big
Is that right?
for Baltimore. 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Well, who's the away team?
Jackson from the shotgun. And his throw here is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And he'll take it in.
I'm gonna be honest, dog. The Ravens O-line's not that good, bro.
J.K. Dobbins making quite a splash.
My O-line's not blocking like the Ravens O-line.
The Ravens O-line is going off right now.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I got called 1-2 on me in the end zone. I was like, get fucked. It only ended up being 3 points. Yeah.
Does that guy get on the field on this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they're able to get this one across the
honestly, I didn't really notice it. But I don't know. I switch around my plays a lot. Anyways.
You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Like this man knows what I'm doing, bro. Which is wild, bro. Like I told you, bro. I got that fucking...
Mayfield now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Look at that shit, bro.
I
look at that was 3rd down.
This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, It's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Oh, dude.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Hell yeah, dog. Like, my own line's not good.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands first and 10.
I'm thinking so, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
But look at this glitch and shit, bro. He hacking, bro.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to
This
fix
man mad
things.
hacking, bro.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First play of the drive, excellent run, just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
On first down, Dobbins. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them?
What the fuck just happened?
What the fuck just happened?
I don't even know what a desync is, dog. What's a desync, Drew? Hey, that gives me a second shot, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro.
What?
It was what?
Dog, was he shooting you without, with like, when he wasn't behind cover or whatever? Or when he was behind cover?
Bro, I don't understand what that means, bro. It sounds like it's talking about Call of Duty, bro.
I think this man be at the actual game.
We're talking about some Call of Duty shit, Drew. Is what you're talking about, dog?
That's what it says in game designing. Desync is that server issue in which some important real-time movements of the hitbox don't get registered in the server.
So something happened where it desynced it.
So he put a cheat code in, and the game's like, nah, fam.
He put a cheat code in. 21-13, let's go. Yeah, scored that hard fucking 13-play drive touchdown, and then fucking kicked it off, and then on the return forced the fumble for a return.
Oh, that's super unfortunate, Tony.
I know, now he gets all his fucking points. He said he wants his points back. What a dickhill.
But like, nah, dude, sorry, desync. Tell him maybe don't put hacks in, and maybe we wouldn't have this problem.
If you're good enough, you can do it again.
If you're actually good, just show me how good you are.
And through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match.
I'm happy. I got my first week win. Not upset about it.
So do I just let him go all the way? Make this shit look stupid as fuck? Or not?
You gotta give him all his points back?
What the fuck do I do, bro? I'm so fucking confused. Why do I have the ball?
First down, Mayfield. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. 20, 10, 5.
Wow.
Big play there on the first play of the game. 75 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First and goal, a good chance for
Wow.
our first touchdown.
Why don't you tell me how you really feel?
They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in, and the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Oh, there you go, Tony.
Wow. He's letting me have it, dog. And then I have to give him 21 unanswered points right now. Or is it 28? I don't even know.
7. Ravens nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And dog, just make it like silly right now.
Jackson and the Ravens now first and 10
Goal line.
at their 25-yard line.
I'm confused.
Dude, just guts. Goal line. Probably switching up his team.
From the gun, Jackson. Man open left side is Brown.
Got to change up his personnel, bro.
10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
Oh, I'm supposed to give him back the ball. I'm going to punch
Back
it.
of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hear me out. Field goal.
Do it. Do it. 92 yards.
Field goal. You hear me out. He gets the ball right
Yes.
there at the 8-yard line.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Field goal.
a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now.
A very long attempt.
And as is to be expected,
All
this
right,
is nowhere
that's pretty
near
fucking
being
close.
good from that distance. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
Bro, this is the silliest shit I've ever seen.
I had to let the man know, like, don't stack your touchdowns on Marquise Brown, dog. Come on now.
They're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah.
Wow,
At least I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Pick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard
Take it.
line.
I don't want to ruin his stats that bad. He said kick it. I'm going to ruin my stats.
Kick it again.
He's a young kicker, dog. I can't just have him coming out doing the worst season of ever,
What
dog.
is going on here? Are they serious? First down.
That's a 99.
Formation. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right.
Why didn't he pick it up and run it, dog? You idiot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 30, past the 20, and all the way in for a
All right, Tony. Now you gotta make that comeback.
Miles
Got it, dog. Don't worry.
91 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
It's good, and it is now 21.
You know what? Doing all this is just giving me more time to fuck you up now, you know what I'm saying?
Round 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
Oh, it's game time now.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return.
Had it, baby.
One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
What the fuck, bro? Like, he's going right through my line. Like, ain't no budging.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Are you gonna put 2 in at all?
I'm thinking about it. I really am.
And put him in at halftime. Play Baker till half, and then put 2 in at half.
Finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Forced out to his left.
No, don't hurt me.
He will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Pernell McPhee.
Oh, God.
Fucking A, dude.
Here's Jamie Gillen as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Oh, if you want to push pause, dog, then I'm just going to bring in fucking Tua right now, motherfucker.
Do it.
I'm just done.
You do know he's left-handed, though, right?
But I played a couple seasons with Michael Vick.
The Raven offense set
Fair
up the
enough.
line for this next drive. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's going to be out.
Oh, you're going to run it downfield. Don't be a pussy, dog. Get hit.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react.
Gotta play quarterback contains, dog.
In today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh
That
my
fucking,
goodness, he's running with the ball.
fucking,
He may be 8, 10, 12 yards down
Lamar
field.
Jackson is ridiculous.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again.
Come on, bro.
Comes back with one complete. And he goes down, but
I
not
read
before
that bitch,
getting this
too.
inside the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a
need
gain
my
of
Chargers
26
playbook.
and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, come on. Illegal block in the back on 22. What do you mean?
For a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his
The best O-line in the game, huh?
touchdown in his first career game. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
At the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. Now Tua on the bootleg here. And he'll take it.
Why you throw so fucking high?
Downfield.
DMC'd.
Give
me Baker.
Out of bounds and incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target. And it's third down.
Third down. And 9 yards to go.
Jesus Christ.
Now Tua.
What's happening?
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland.
For the Browns.
He took 50 from the tele.
Damn, oh my, it lagged, bro.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
48-yard line.
Tony, what's going on?
That kick was a lag, bro. That shit.
I know, I saw it too. I saw it go all the way. I was like, oh.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
And there's a tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those
Pick
safeties
six,
that you
come
can
on.
utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I
Stop
think
the
the
run.
one thing he does best is tackle.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down and 6.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Stop.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
God damn it.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup. Brings up
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work.
Try to go left. That's cool, though.
Footballs with no laces.
I got first down.
So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes
7 to
time.
28. I'm getting my ass
Get the
beat.
ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Yeah. We just gave that user a way better team. That's all. That's all that just happened.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Ravens 28, Browns 7.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Throw the ball away, bruh.
Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on
Damn
this
it,
part of the
throw the
field,
ball away, and these
any
men just keep
pass
running.
rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Back near his goal line, here's Tua.
I didn't even.
Into a double team, and it's
Supposed to look to the
intercepted.
fucking right side, dude.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Opening week, certainly he didn't want to throw an interception, but the rookie got it out of the way. That's the first of his career.
Veterans throw interceptions week 1, week 2, week 3. It happens along the way, but you're right. He got out of the way. It's over. The big thing for him is, can he answer this question when he gets to the sideline? What did you see? Why did you make that throw? They'll work with it from there.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Yeah, the Ravens don't line best in the game, bro.
J.K. Dobbins making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And
Myles Garrett's not even a player out there, let me tell you.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. You little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
Now it's just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A run for Nick Chubb. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Second quarter in the whole
3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They run. Chubb. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. They toss it left side to Chubb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Tight down. There you go. Mike 5-5. Mike 57. Go.
Now Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Chubb.
Ran right into that man. Try to go right side, ran right into the man.
Following a gain of 6.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It brings up 3rd down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that's
it's laying on his chest, bro.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers.
Now I have to go for it.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Oh my God, bro.
Incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And
what is going on? Nah, bro, he just drops it, dude.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now.
And it's not like it's a nobody. That's fucking Nick Chubb.
They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And they could have literally just put shoe clock and let it go, bro, huh? He wanted to wait.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Miles Garrett, don't just watch the man go by, dog. You can't pay all that money for what?
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
And 10.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete.
They didn't want no part of that, huh?
The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
That's pass interference, bro. Come on now.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Another run here with Dobbins. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Jackson looking to throw on third. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Room here to run. That burst good for 20 and a first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On the option, Jackson will keep it. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined.
I don't understand how the guy's O-line way better than mine.
Like
That's
almost
just
some miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? When you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
3-yard pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
He was brought down by Denzel.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run with Dobbins. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
In on the tackle.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5.
Maybe let Lamar Jackson run begin the whole defensive line, bro.
Touchdown.
This would be wild.
Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Ravens add on. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit, because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
That Brady's a lot faster than bro.
Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
8-yard pickup.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38.
Looking to pass. Tua. Slot. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
This game
He was
is so
under
wild.
duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Sheldon Richardson on the...
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind.
Why are you throwing it deep like that? Oh, he caught it.
Man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Mayfield. Out to his left. He's going to take off with it. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Browns.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. The tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And it's complete. Hooper. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Mayfield to throw it. Being chased out left.
Oh my gosh.
And it's intercepted.
Let me get the fucking sack, bro. I'm already throwing you. Hit me.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17.
Drew, we got injuries off, dog.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I say, I've been whooping fucking
Good, solid
Dobbins' ass all night.
Take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's Sam Cook now, standing just outside his own goal line. Take it at the 37. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Steps away. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Buying time to his left. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
He's just wild, bro.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
This ain't on me. This is him, bro.